They're going crazy over there in Afghanistan, and it's because they're trying to flee the country from who? The Taliban. And this is the same Taliban that was supposed to be nearly wiped out, or at least been able to be put under control by the Afghanistani government, but it didn't happen. How's it going out there? I'm your host, Talking Face, and this could be news brought to you by Royal Family Studios. Remember, like this video, subscribe to the page, and hit the bell for notifications. Also, drop a comment or two, just to have a conversation going, and check out some more of our old content. But let's get into it. The Taliban has taken over Afghanistan. Now, this caught me by surprise because from what I remember last month, former Vice President Joe Biden said that was impossible.
Is the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan now inevitable?
No, it is not. Because you have the Afghan troops have 300,000 well equipped as any army in the world, and an air force, against something like 75,000 Taliban. It is not inevitable.
Mr. President, thank you very much. Your own intelligence community has assessed that the Afghan government will likely collapse.
That is not true.
Can you please clarify what they have told you about whether that will happen or not?
That is not true. They did not reach that conclusion.
So what is the level of confidence that they have that it will not collapse?
The Afghan government and leadership has to come together. They clearly have the capacity to sustain the government in place.
Tell the truth, I think he's the only one that thought that it would not be able to happen, because even his intelligence community said, hey, sir, I don't think we should just withdraw the troops from Afghanistan really quick because the Taliban could take over. And even the former administration had a plan in effect to withdraw the troops. But you know what Joe Biden did? He came into office and started signing up executive orders. So I do not want him trying to blame this on the previous administration when they had a whole spectacle of him undoing everything Donald Trump did. But it took 7 months for Joe Biden to turn what was supposed to be America's, or at least this generation's, D-Day. He turned it into Vietnam. It only took him 7 months after we've been occupying the country for 20 years. Me, I'm a non-interventionist. So, honestly, I'm not worried about him pulling the troops out of the country. I think they need to be pulled out of the country. I don't think there was a reason for us to be occupying that country for 20 years. But how he did it was all wrong. The Taliban vowed to honor women's rights, but within the Islamic law, which means Sharia law again in Afghanistan. So women have lost their right, and let's not even speak about the LGBT community. Like, that's obsolete. But the weirdest thing about this whole entire story is the fact that the Taliban is actually holding press conferences. So
looking for freedom and independence is a legitimate struggle for Afghans and for everyone.
Welcome to the table. But my major takeaway in all of this, besides us leaving Afghanistan, even though more than likely, and I think Joe Biden, after he got off vacation, because he was on vacation during this whole situation, him and his press secretary, but we already know they're going to be sending more troops in Afghanistan, and I believe they already have. But my issue with this video was from the airport. If you notice, in this video, it's a whole lot of men. A whole lot of men fleeing the country. I don't see any women and kids or elderly. It kind of looks how it does on the southern border. A lot of working class, able to fight men. They're running from the Taliban. I understand that the American troops, we left a whole cache of weapons, and I believe that the Taliban has gotten control over drones. But there is no reason for us to be occupying the country for 20 years and training troops and even trying to work with the government, spending billions of dollars to build roads and things, and to have these These men turned cowards. And I'm not hearing anything about them not being able to fight because the people of Afghanistan fought off and beat the Russians. The Russians, people. If they are so proud of their country, of their nation, of their people, don't you think they should be able to fight for it? And why wouldn't the government arm its citizens? Especially when they know they're dealing with a terrorist organization. Makes no sense to me, but nothing makes sense anymore because Joe Biden is president, Kamala Harris is vice president. But that's all I got for you today. Oh, also, I want to send my condolences to the mother in Florida. She was 21 years old and she was accidentally shot in the head by her toddler and killed on Zoom. And it's a tragic story. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay prayed up. Do your own research on the things that's going on in the world. Hug your family. And y'all stay up. I'm your host, Talking Face with Royal Family Studios. This could be news. Remember, subscribe to the page. Peace.